Cardamom seeds are sautéed in melted ghee with semolina, sugar, and milk, and then cooked till it forms a thick dough. It's then cooled, rolled thin, and studded with nuts. Hi everyone, welcome back to Cravings Food Adventures. I'm Cardamoms. I'm excited about this recipe because today we're going to be making ice halwa. Now this is also known as Bombay halwa as well as Mahim halwa. There's many names for it, but it is an absolutely delicious treat. Today I'm going to be making this with semolina. You can make this with cornstarch as well as regular flour. This recipe actually melts in your mouth as you eat the sweet, hence the name ice halwa. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get cooking. I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of ghee and I'm going to allow it to melt. I'm going to add the crushed seeds of 3 cardamoms. I'm going to follow this with a 1/4 cup of semolina. Because I have regular semolina, I've just processed it so it's finer. I'm going to add the semolina in and give it a good mix. Next, I'm going to add in 1 cup of sugar. I'm also going to add 2 cups of milk. Give everything a good stir to make sure that all the semolina is immersed in the milk. I'm now going to add a tiny pinch of saffron. These saffron strands add flavor and mild color, and it's totally optional. This will need to be stirred constantly for 20 to 25 minutes. The cook time will depend on your heat source and the size of your vessel. Once this is about halfway done, I'm going to add another tablespoon of ghee. Now to finish cooking this, I'm going to switch to a spatula. This makes it really easy to scrape the sides and the bottom. I've chosen to use a deep and a wide kadai or wok to cook this as it's easy to spread the mixture out, helping this to thicken faster. This is now looking good, but it's still sticky, so it's going to have to be cooked longer. Once you see everything clumped together and it follows the spatula as you stir, it's ready. Allow this to cool for a few minutes. I have a silicone mat here at the bottom and I've prepped it with some parchment paper, and I'm now going to slide the halwa on top of the parchment paper. Using my spatula, I'm going to spread this out a little bit, just giving it a chance to cool down. Once the halwa is warm, I'm going to place another sheet of parchment paper on top, and I'm going to roll this out very gently with a rolling pin. I like to remove the paper a few times just to look for any thick spots and roll it again accordingly. Sprinkle a 1/4 to a 1/2 cup of crushed nuts over the top. I've used almonds, cashews, and pistachios. I'm going to put the paper back on now and I'm going to roll it again to secure the nuts into the halwa. I like to stick this in my fridge for about 30 minutes just to set, and then using a ruler and a knife, I'm going to score it so it'll be easier to cut later. Now I'm going to leave this outside to dry. This is what it looks like after 24 hours. It's still soft. Depending on where you live, the humidity and temperature in your kitchen, this can take days to dry out. I left mine outside for 4 days and it's now ready to cut. I'm going to cut again where I previously scored the halwa, and using a butter knife, I'm going to gently lift out each piece and place it on a square of fresh paper. And this is how it will be served. The scraps are my treat. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for ice halwa. It's truly, absolutely delicious. All of your friends and your family are going to love it. You can make it ahead and serve it for special occasions like Diwali or Dasera or Eid, or just anytime you feel like this traditional ice halwa. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, and leave me a comment below. I really love hearing from you. Also, make sure that you're subscribed and that you've rung the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And be sure to follow me behind the scenes on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye.